Welcome back to LarryB YouTube channel. In today's class, we're going to learn how to make this beautiful pencil skirt with lace trimming at the hem. It's a combination of Ankara and lace fabric. I'm going to take you through how you can place your lace to have something beautiful like this. It's a beautiful tutorial and it's really simple to make. If this is something you like to learn, kindly stay tuned to the end of this tutorial. Thank you. It's an overlap skirt. Okay, it means the back of the skirt is going to have an overlap, but the vent, the slit at the back is going to have an overlap. You can see I've already cut my skirt. This is my lining and this is my main fabric. So the major focus of this is how to add the cord lace to it. This is the cord lace that I'm working with. I'm working with a white cord lace. I just picked one of the colors that I have on my Ankara, and it's going to be placed at the center at the front skirt. So I'm working with the Ankara fabric, the front of the Ankara fabric now. So what I'm going to do is to open it out like this. Okay, so the skirt is going to have sort of like a V design, a slanted design at the center front, and I'm going to be using the cord lace to create that. So this is my cord lace, and I want the selvage part of the cord lace, this part, to create the V shape that I want for me. So what I'm going to do now, if you have a particular place you want the V to start from or end, you can mark that. But the cord lace that I have here is just a yard. Okay, so I'm going to be placing it. You can see how it's forming the V. By the time we are done trimming it, you will see it's better. So I just want to place it anyhow my 1 yard can work with this Ankara. That is where I'm going to be placing the cord lace, and it's high enough for me. Okay, so you just place it anyhow it is, and then you turn it to the wrong side to trim off the excess. So you can see I'm not placing it straight like this. I'm slanting the selvage because that is what I want to use to create the V that I'm adding to this skirt. So I'm putting it in a slant mode like this. Then after slanting it, I will spread it to make sure that it covers all the aspects of the skirt that it needs to cover. So once I'm sure of that, I'm going to bring my pin and then I'm going to pin it so that I can trim it off. I've pinned this now, so I am going to take it and then I just pinned it at places that I know can hold it for me. So once you flip it to the wrong side, you will clearly see the areas that you will need to trim, to cut off. So I'm going to grab my scissors and then I'm going to cut around those areas so you can see the excess that we have here. I'm going to cut the excess like this. Okay, you go over to the hem as well and then you cut the excess that you have on the hem. So I'm switching it in a way that I'm not going to waste the fabric because I'm still going to use it for other parts of the. So make sure that no side is packing, so that by the time you are done trimming, you are not going to be having any shortage at any point. So I'm going to trim following the pattern. So this is the other side as well, and I'll cut along the shape that I already have for my skirt. So once you are done doing this, you're going to flip it and see what it looks like on your skirt. So you just need to take it to the sewing machine and then you stitch the lines that is going to be on the upper part here. Okay, you can also stitch the side or you just hold it with a pin. By the time you turn it, your lining is already going to be sewn, but you need to stitch this upper part down. You stitch it neatly in a way that is not going to really show you have a seam there. So once you stitch it, this is what you're going to have. It's going to stay in place for you like this. So after that, I'm going to place my lining on it and I'll go ahead and run my stitch all around it. Okay, you're going to place your lining. I'm going to be sewing the lining to the main fabric front separately, back separately. That's why I'm sewing it. You can see that the main fabric is longer, so that I can flip it inside by the time I turn. So I'll go and turn the front with the lining, and I'll also do the same thing for the back before I sew the side. I've gone ahead to turn it with this lining. You can see this is the front face is turned now. You can see everything is turned. So the skirt, the lace is now in place with the front. I also did the same for the back. I have turned the back with lining as well. And this is what it looks like. Okay, like I said, it's an overlap black. So you can see the overlap that we have there. I have turned this. There's a detailed tutorial on how to do this already on the channel. So what you're going to do now is to place your front and back on each other, and then we're going to sew it by this side. I'm using a rope for this. It's not going to have a zipper. That is why I closed up the zipper allowance completely. So I'm going to sew it by the side, and then I'll fold in 1 inch for my rope allowance. Then I'm going to pass the rope. So I'll do all of this now and then bring it back to show us what we have. This is what it looks like when you sew the two together. So you go ahead and fix your zipper, or you insert your rope if you are working with a rope. You can see how beautiful it is looking and how simple it is to place the lace. I hope you enjoyed making this beautiful tutorial with me. If you enjoyed it, let us know in the comment section. Like, comment and subscribe to our channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.